In the teachings of Buddha, there exists a profound statement that resonates deeply with the human condition. Life is suffering. At first glance, these 4 simple words may seem stark or pessimistic, but upon closer examination, they reveal a profound insight into the nature of existence. The Buddha called this concept dukkha, a term that encompasses not only physical pain and discomfort, but also the inherent unsatisfactoriness of worldly existence. What Buddha meant by this assertion is not that life is devoid of joy or happiness, but rather that suffering is an inherent part of the human experience. From the moment we are born until the moment we die, we are bound to encounter various forms of suffering, physical, emotional, and mental. It is an unavoidable aspect of our existence. Consider the physical discomforts we endure throughout life: illness, injury, and the eventual decay of our bodies. No matter how diligently we strive to maintain our health, we are all subject to the frailties of the flesh. Similarly, on an emotional level, we grapple with the pains of loss, rejection, and disappointment. The relationships we cherish may falter, dreams may go unfulfilled, and the pursuit of happiness often leads to moments of profound sadness. Furthermore, our minds are not immune to suffering. We are plagued by anxiety, stress, and the ceaseless chatter of our thoughts. We dwell on past regrets and worry about an uncertain future, all the while neglecting the present moment. Yet, it is precisely in acknowledging the reality of suffering that we can begin to transcend it. Buddha did not intend for his teachings to be a condemnation of life's hardships, but rather a roadmap for finding peace and contentment amidst them. He taught that suffering arises from our attachment to desires, our relentless craving for pleasure, possessions, and worldly success. By cultivating mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom, we can learn to free ourselves from the grip of these attachments and find liberation from suffering. Indeed, the aspect of dukkha is ubiquitous. It permeates every corner of our existence. From the smallest inconveniences to the most profound existential crises, life's challenges are an inescapable reality. No matter where we turn, dukkha awaits us, ready to test our resilience and inner strength. It's a sobering truth, but one that holds the key to unlocking our deepest wisdom and compassion. Think about it: wherever we go, whatever we do, we encounter dukkha. From the mundane frustrations of daily life to the profound existential angst that gnaws at our souls, suffering is an ever-present companion on our journey through life. Yet, in our relentless pursuit of happiness, we often find ourselves chasing after fleeting pleasures and external validations, believing that if only we had more money, more success, more love, we would finally find the happiness we seek. Here's the thing: the more we chase after happiness, the more elusive it becomes. It's a paradox as old as time itself. The more you seek to be positive in life, the more negative you become. What makes you happy today, tomorrow will be a source of pain and suffering. The relentless pursuit of external pleasures and achievements often leaves us feeling empty and unfulfilled. But what if I told you that true happiness lies not in the pursuit of pleasure, but in the acceptance of life's inevitable ups and downs? The wisdom of the Buddha teaches us that the key to finding peace amidst the storms of life lies in acceptance. When we stop resisting the negative experiences and instead embrace them with open arms, something miraculous happens. Our suffering transforms into an opportunity for growth and transformation. That means the acceptance of a negative experience becomes the positive one, and the seeking of a positive one becomes a negative one. It's a weird paradox. It's a radical shift in perspective, but one that holds the power to liberate us from the cycle of suffering and dissatisfaction. So, The next time you find yourself chasing after happiness, remember, the path to true fulfillment begins with acceptance. Embrace life's challenges as opportunities for growth, and watch as your suffering transforms into wisdom and peace. So, does this mean we're doomed to a life of perpetual misery? Not at all. The Buddha's teachings offer us a path forward, a path of mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom. By acknowledging the reality of suffering and embracing it with acceptance and compassion, we can transcend our pain and find peace amidst the chaos of life. In the end, the journey from suffering to peace is not about avoiding pain altogether, but rather learning to dance with it, to meet each moment with mindfulness and grace. So, let us embrace the teachings of the Buddha and embark on a journey of self-discovery and liberation. A journey that leads us from suffering to true and lasting peace. And let us not forget, suffering is not only caused by outside circumstances. Your mind is also a source of pain and suffering if confused for who you truly are. Indeed, our own minds can be a source of profound suffering, weaving intricate webs of fear, doubt, and self-doubt that entangle us in their grip. By living completely through the conditioned mind, you unwittingly create unnecessary suffering for yourself and those around us, perpetuating a cycle of discontent and dissatisfaction. Through the lens of Buddhist philosophy, it becomes evident that much of the suffering we experience is self-inflicted. Our minds possess a remarkable ability to fabricate narratives, judgments, and expectations that can lead us astray from the path of contentment. By dwelling on past regrets or anxiously anticipating an uncertain future, we create needless suffering for ourselves in the present moment. Moreover, the incessant chatter of the mind can amplify our suffering, generating a never-ending stream of worries, doubts, and fears. We become ensnared in a cycle of rumination and self-doubt, perpetuating our own misery. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the Buddha's teachings on suffering and the path to peace. May we all find the courage to embrace life's challenges with open hearts and minds, knowing that true happiness lies not in the absence of suffering, but in the transcendence of it. Until next time, may you be well, may you be happy, and may you be at peace. Much love and blessings. Peace.